So recently, Forbes has released their numbers, and they're saying, "Hey, Miss Savage," they tapped on the shoulder. "Hey, how are you? Due to you feuding with Queen Barb's, your number one was able to get to the top chart of billboards. And even though you release multiple versions, let's just say she's helped you indirectly once again to chart." And let her know, well, this is unusual for your numbers to hit Billboard number one. And they're looking at it as, well, hey, we don't take anyone's sides. We'll just give you the actual facts. And even though the fans are kind of upset that they're saying that before they deny the fact that this feud with Queen Barb's helped her get a number one, they deny that. But Forbes says, it's the truth. She had to go at Queen Barb's in order for her to get the number one. So now, I love the other girls that's waiting to get their number one on the Billboard charts are saying, hey, they figure they want to go at Queen Barb's too. And they want a piece of the action. But do they really want a piece of the action? I don't know. Queen Barb's letting everybody know, yeah, she wasn't nobody's friend. You know, she was begging me 2019 for a collaboration. I wasn't looking for her. She came looking for me. And she knew I was married to my SO, and she had no problem with it. She knew that, and now all of a sudden, now she's saying Megan's Law? You wasn't worried about Megan's Law when you was begging me for a collaboration in 2019 for Hot Girl Summer. So now, she's acting like, yeah, I don't really know her. I don't have nothing to do with her. She came as an enemy, and she went out the same way. But now, you know, Queen Barb's has got in contact with her close best friend. Well, her ex-best friend, Kelsey. And she's brought in some information about Miss Savage. She's letting her know some things about her that she's doing in the industry that's very unhealthy for her body. And letting her know, yeah, she's out here, she's getting passed around. And she's acting like she's only out here giving her talent away, and her talent speaks for itself, and she's so talented that she's paid for everything, and everything got done because she was just so talented. But they're saying, nope, she's been doing some giddy up things, and she's been giddying up for some beats, giddying up for some songs. And that's what they're saying about her. The word is going around. So it's also allegedly that Miss Savage wants to put the Queen Barb's on the calendar. She wants to go up against her in court, and she wants to fight for her reputation and her name, her brand, her franchise. And she wants Queen Barb's to know that what you're saying about me is not true. But she's saying, no, these are actual things that people know you personally. They've been in your company, and they're saying it's about you, and they're saying that this is accurate. So I think that Queen Barb, she's up for the challenge at this point. This time around, this might not be able to stick in court for her. It might not go too well, because when people know things about you that are actual, and they can prove it, you know, it's going to be very hard to go to court off of he said, I say, she say, we said. They need actual facts. And the judge might usher you out and say, take that Hollywood mess somewhere else. We're dealing with business over here. So Queen Barb's is like, hey, I'm telling you guys, they got to go up against the queen to chart. And I'm starting to believe the same thing. Even though I was like, she's just joking. She just saying things. But after this, I'm like, maybe it is true. They do got to go against Queen Barb's in order for them to chart and get a number one hit. It worked for her. And the other ones are following right behind her to try to do the same actions as Miss Savage. So they're saying, you know, Miss Savage, yeah, you're going to be around, but not that long, because Queen Barb's keeps on evolving with her music. And they know about the blackballing at the Grammys, so they feel that they have something over her head because of the fact that the nemesis that she has Grammys, even though she's a lot more talented than a lot of these girls. She has gatekeepers in the Grammys that's pulling the envelopes back in order for her not to win. That's what's going on. There's a lot of gatekeepers at the Grammys, and they personally have a vendetta and vengeance against Queen Barb's. That's the reason why she's not able to score her Grammy like she's supposed to after 14 years. So now the fans are happy. They wanted this to go number one, but Forbes is the only one that really told the honest to God truth about this number one hit. Let her know, hey, you had to go at Queen Barb's in order for you to get this number one. You should be thanking her right now. But now, they're way past that now. They're feeling like, you know what? This feud might go on for a while. And Queen Barb is standing her ground and she's saying, listen, I didn't charge you a dime for that song. You begged to work with me, and that's the truth. She came looking for Queen Barb's. Queen Barb's didn't come looking for Miss Savage. And after her crossing her over and going over to working with Beyonce with Savage and going over to work with Cardi B with WAP, she said, hey, I haven't heard from you since. You was out to use me. And now I've got to find out the real, true person that you are. And I don't like who you are. I think that you are more than just the snake that you say that's around you. I think you're one yourself. And that's what she's saying about you. She's coming forward about your character. Now that the perpetrator is away, the leprechaun is away, now they came forward with her character. And they want everybody to know that she's nobody's friend. She's not loyal to anyone. And even though she says she wants to put things behind her, she's changed. She has stabbed a lot of people in the back and kind of put a bad taste in other people's mouths that really thought about that she could be, a part of their umbrella of their franchise. And now they don't want nothing to do with this type of, foolishness with Miss Savage. So far, she is in her glory with her #1 song, Hiss. But let's see how long it takes and how long it charts when Pink Rain arrives across America and does her tour. Keep coming back, more to be revealed.